Revolutionary greetings, comrades. Some few days ago, some comrades asked us to record a video on Palestine and Israel. And the comrades were saying they needed to understand why South Africa is taking Israel to the international court. I then since seen comments on various social media where a number of Zimbabweans were condemning South Africa for taking Israel to court. Their argument was, why would South Africa concern itself with issues that are far away from it, leaving its neighbor Zimbabwe? To be honest, I was taken aback. I was actually shocked that one would read such comments from Zimbabweans, because we have discussed this question that Israel is an aggressor in Palestine, and that the modern state of Israel is not the biblical Israel. We've been discussing this. We've been sending our podcast, which we've been interviewed by Power FM in the middle of the night, and we've explained this, the history of the Jewish people, that when they were sent to live in Palestine in 1948, and how the people of Palestine have lost their land. So for one then to begin to draw parallels between the genocide committed by Israel in Palestine and the political instability in Zimbabwe is just out of this world. And I was really shocked. South Africa, like all of us, have an obligation to stop a genocide. And the genocide is ongoing in Gaza. And the war did not start on 7th of October 2023. We have explained this. The people of Palestine have lost their land. So trying to draw these parallels is actually shocking. So South Africa has a duty, like all of us, to prevent a genocide. And then others ask, why is South Africa concerned about the genocide in Palestine but has not done anything about the genocide that happened in Matabeleland and parts of Midlands? Again, this is shocking. When President Nelson Mandela was inaugurated, PF ZAP and the ZANU-PF had signed a unit accord on the 22nd of December 1987. You will recall the OAU meeting that happened in 1989, 1990, that adopted what was called the Harare Declaration. You will also know the first visit in 1990 by President Mandela in Harare. Dr. Joshua Nkomo was there together with President Mugabe, receiving President Mandela. And the message which was given to the ANC leadership was that the former liberation movements, ZANU-PF and PF ZAP, have united. And if you Google President Mandela post-1994, was calling for the unity of the former liberation movement, that is ANC, PAC and others, to unite along the lines the unit accord was signed in Zimbabwe. So when the ANC was unbanned in 1990, and the political leadership in Zimbabwe, both from PF ZAP, were victims of the genocide, and the ZANU-PF were perpetrators, and said to have found each other were now working in unity, how do you expect, or how would you have expected the ANC to then pursue to say we need justice for genocide? I think we are trying to compare things that we cannot be comparing. And I'm not saying, and we are not saying in this channel, that the victims or the perpetrators of Kukuraondi should face the law. We are not saying this should not happen. But it is not the duty of the ANC-led government to do so. It is our duty. There are a number of Zimbabweans that have been doing research on how the perpetrators of Kukuraondi can be prosecuted. I know them. I've participated in some of these meetings. So when South Africa plays its revolutionary role in ensuring that we stop the genocide in Gaza, you then raise your flag and say, no, but why go to Palestine? Why not go to Zimbabwe? Is it the ANC-led government that says the opposition in Zimbabwe should not have structures, should not have a constitution? Should the ANC intervene in internal opposition matters which led to the likes of opposition veterans Tendai Piti not making it to parliament? You want the ANC then to intervene? I mean, that's something else. So the ANC-led government must be supported. South Africa must be supported as we await the delivery of the judgment by the International Court on the case brought by South Africa. We must support South Africa. So the issues of Zimbabwe and the genocide in Palestine, we cannot compare those two. So to answer the comrades that have been asking us to do this video, is that Israel, the modern state of Israel, is not the biblical Israel. It is the aggressor. It is the apartheid state. And we must oppose the aggressor. We must oppose the apartheid state. Some years back, 2000, I'm not sure, 2007, I'm not sure, the Oslo Agreement was signed for a two-state solution. Israel and her powerful friends, the United States, Britain, and others, have violated every agreement. They've violated every accord in that agreement to create a two-state solution. The Communist Party in Palestine, which is our sister party, which we support, says it is no longer practical to establish a two-state solution or to pursue a two-state solution. It is no longer practical. And we support them because Israel and her powerful friends continues to commit a genocide, and they are not prepared for a two-state solution. This is why the people of Palestine must be free from the river to the sea. They must have self-determination, and we support that call. And our revolutionary duty is to support the weak against the powerful. When we waged the struggle against the minority regime, we receive international solidarity. When Soviet Union trained our cadres, Zebra, the people of Russia did not say, but why do you train and arm guerrillas of a country which is far away from us? They did not say that. When China trained Zanla guerrillas, the people of China did not say, why do you train and arm guerrillas of a country which is far away from us? They never said that. When Algeria trained our cadres, Zipra cadres, the people of Algeria did not say, why do you train and arm people from far away from us. Cuba did not say that. And the rest of the socialist bloc did not say that. Sudan did not say, why do you get yourself involved in a Rhodesian war when we do not share a border with the Rhodesia? But when South Africa today and the rest of us support Palestine, and you have the nerve to say, why do you support people far away whom we do not even share a border with? But you benefited from the international solidarity. We did not on our own defeat the white minority rule in Zimbabwe, in Rhodesia. We did not. It was because of the international solidarity that we received. We were trained, our cadres were trained, armed, and we received a financial support to wage the strike against the Smith regime. But today you want to say, why is South Africa doing this? So as we conclude, let us support South Africa for the position it has taken against Israel. As I record this video, you might see it after the judgment is out. We do not know what the judgment will be. Whatever happens, we stand with the people of Palestine and we are saying Palestine must be free from the river to the sea. Amandla.